All right, it is 7 o'clock. We're going old school tonight. We do not have our computers. We've just got paperwork, so we're going to make it work. We will start out by Pledge to the American flag and follow that by a moment of silent reflection.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Belleville, I believe Courtney is absent tonight, and so will you do the
Yes, sir.
roll call, please?
Ms. Conrad Zingmeister.
Here.
Mr. Hopp.
Here.
Ms. Johns.
Here.
Mr. Cameron.
Here.
Mr. Smeltzer.
Here.
All are present. We've had an opportunity to review the minutes of the last board meeting. If everything looks good as is, I entertain a motion to approve. If not, we make any changes necessary.
I'll move to approve the minutes.
Mr. Smeltzer's moved to approve. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Mrs. John, second the motion. Any further discussion? If not, Mr. Belleville, please call the roll.
Mr. Smeltzer.
Yes.
Ms. Johns.
Yes.
Ms. Conrad Zingmeister.
Yes.
Mr. Cameron.
Yes.
Mr. Hopp.
Yes. Motion passed. That moves us on to adjustments to the agenda.
There are no adjustments at this time.
We'll move into information discussion. Superintendent updates, Mr. Belleville.
Thank you very much. And Mr. Hoffman alluded to Ms. Robert Stout this evening, a little under the weather, so hope she feels better soon. Would like to start by saying a huge thank you to Kristen Smith for constructing the agenda. Board Docs is having a nationwide outage. It has been going on most of the day. And so this afternoon, we scrambled to put together board packets and agenda. And so where there are errors, those were my fault. And where it's correct, that was all Ms. Smith. So we appreciate her. Right off the bat, obviously, I forgot to put an area for votes on the minutes. So I'll make note of that and try to do better next time. Also, just want to start out, it's a little bit of a somber message. Last week, just a friend, mentor, confidant, you name it, to so many in this community. Mr. Bob Trocchio passed away, and the impact he had on the lives of so many in this district, and just the value of his family in general. And Carol worked here at Bremen Elementary School, and kind of fitting that the board meeting is here this evening in Bremen. The Trocchio family lives in Bremen, and just want to keep them in our thoughts and prayers, and just so many cherished memories of Bob and all he's done for us. So just wanted to mention that, and have had a chance to communicate with the family over the weekend, and they're doing as well as could be expected, but obviously just a tough time. So we'll keep them in our thoughts. Agenda items, we have some new hires on the agenda, a few other pieces here and there, resignations. Because we're not on board docs, I'll just say, as we get to agenda items, if there are questions, we'll address them as they come up to the board agenda instead of me trying to talk about it beforehand. So as we get there, I may interject, or if there are questions, please just stop me and ask if you have questions. On the financial items this evening, we do have an anonymous donation of $500 to the Leo Club. Also, a copy of the food service report is there, tracking very closely to what Ms. Roberts had gone over in previous board meetings, but and certainly answering questions you might have in regards to food services. But we're still moving along. We've earmarked and knew that we'd have to transfer a little bit of money from the general fund to food services, but that was all part of the plan of us going to full breakfast and lunch for all students in the district, and that has worked out very well for us. So excited to see that continue. We do have one workshop there, Edie Schilling to the Visual Arts Gifted Identification Conference, May 8th. So pretty standard stuff there. Do want to mention that tomorrow is National Bus Driver Appreciation Day, and then in the state of Ohio, the first Monday in May is also Bus Driver Appreciation Day, just in the state of Ohio. So we're just going to celebrate our drivers for the next week. They're certainly deserving of that, and have done an incredible job as always, but this winter obviously just went above and beyond the call of duty and did a tremendous job. So we do appreciate all of their efforts and are so thankful for them and all they do for us every single day. So with that, I'm going to keep the rest of my comments just as we go through the agenda. Any questions? All right, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Belleville. We will move on to recognition of visitors. None signed up. Okay. So we'll move right along to reports and presentations. We have one from Bremen Elementary School students.
And we'll have Mr. Montgomery kind of cue this up for us.
Okay.
All right, thank you. All right, so first I want to thank everybody for coming. I really appreciate it. And so first off, I want to say that every student we have at Bremen is really incredible. I think they're all amazing. But I did want to recognize 4 students today that have really shown excellent leadership skills this year. Their teachers have identified them as classroom leaders, and these students have led by example both socially and academically. They have participated in Falcon Lunches throughout this year and proven themselves as peer leaders. These students are Eliana Venata, Grant Hahn, and they weren't able to be here today, but Ellie Welsh and Roman Sheets. They were unfortunately unable to be here because of sports, but they did share their speeches with me. I would now like to give the floor to Eliana to say a few words about the year. Well, you want to stand up here? All right, perfect. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Eliana Venata, and I'm a 3rd grade student in Miss Raylan's class. My favorite part about being a student at Bremen Elementary is the teachers who help me learn. One of my favorite teachers is Miss Burmer. She teaches us about music and helps learn how to sing. She is kind and she has shown us musicals. I also enjoy being in the leadership lunch. Miss Minosky makes us feel welcome and even lets us talk on the microphone. I have made new friends during our lunches, and I hope that we learn more about helping others and that I meet and get to know more kids at the lunches. My favorite part this year was when we earned a small reward with Miss Freeland's class. We got to bring stuffed animals, blankets, and eat popcorn while watching a movie. Thank you.
Great job. All right, Grant, would you like to come on up?
Hello, my name is Grant Hahn. I am a 4th grade student in Mrs. Thompson's class. My favorite part of school is getting to read lots of different books in class and playing outside at recess with all my friends. I also like to see Mrs. Minosky during the day sometimes. One of my favorite memories at Bremen is reading the Magic Treehouse books in Mrs. Stewart's class. At leadership lunch, I like seeing my friends and learning how to tie ties. I also enjoy learning about things like generosity and how helping others is something a leader would do. I have liked meeting the high schoolers and learning about what it'll be like at middle school. My goals this year have been to get better at math and science, and I feel like I've met them. Thank you.
And so when Roman and Ellie weren't able to be here, they were really bummed. So they did ask me if I would be able to share what they had written. So good evening. My name is Roman Sheets, and I'm a 4th grade student in Miss Carell's class. I don't know if I look like I'm fourth grade. My favorite thing to learn at school is multiplication in math class. My favorite teacher has always been Miss Landis since I was in kindergarten, since she's always nice to me. At leadership lunches, I like learning about being a leader. I like the idea of being a good example for others to follow. My goals for this year was to get better at basketball and baseball. I also wanted to get better at doing division. I think that I met all my goals this year. All right, and then on to Ellie Welsh. My name is Ellie Welsh, and I am a fourth grade student in Miss Carell's class. My favorite part about being a student at Bremen Elementary is that everyone is nice and that all of my teachers make learning fun. My favorite subject to learn about is math. My favorite teacher is Miss Burnworth because I love music and her class makes learning about music fun. My favorite thing we have been learning about in leadership lunches is how to manage and share our feelings. This year, my goal was to continue to get better at thinking positively and to improve my communication skills, and also want to get better at softball. I think I met my goals. Thank you. So I would like to just congratulate the four of you, and I really appreciate all of your hard work and being a positive role model. This is a huge achievement, and I really think everything you do, like all the kids can really look up to you guys. I think it's really awesome. So thank you guys. Nice job.
So I have a couple of words to pass out to recognize the students. First, I appreciate your leadership because you're already demonstrating those skills. And I appreciate that you recognize your teachers who are true leaders of the district. They're teaching you how to be leaders. And I wouldn't be surprised if either one of you step into his shoes someday. And so, Mr. Bubba, so be careful. I think they've got your
Without a doubt.
target for him. So I'd like to give you a little award here to recognize your leadership skills. So hats off to Eliana Banana, recognition for being a member of Falcon Lunches at Bremen Elementary. Also hats off to Grant Hahn, recognition for being a member of Falcon Lunches at Bremen Elementary.
Get a couple pictures.
Yep.
Go right over there.
Yeah. Perfect. Nice job, guys.
I'm sure you guys probably have better things to do than sit through the remainder of the meeting, so if you'd like to exit stage left, you're welcome to. Have a good evening. Thank you for coming tonight.
Thanks again, guys.
All right, we'll move on to consent agenda section, workshops and conferences. We have 5.1.1, approve workshops and conferences presented. Item 1 there is Edie Schilling to the Visual Arts Gifted Identification Conference, May 8th, and Pickerington. And that is the only workshop. We'll move on to financial items. I know we have those in our board packet. Any discussion or comments on the packets? I know Mr. Belleville mentioned the $500 anonymous donation to the Leo Club. We always appreciate those donations. And then we have the food service report that's in your board packet. Any questions on either of those two items? If not, I'd entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda as is.
So moved.
Ms. Conrad Zangmeister moved to approve. I will second that. Any further discussion or comments? If not, please call the roll.
Ms. Conrad Zangmeister?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Ms. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer,
Yes.
Mr. Smelter.
Yes.
Motion passed. Moving into new business section, item 6.1, this is a motion to approve the resignation of Jessica Schnitz as Pleasantville Elementary fourth grade teacher, effective at the conclusion of the 25-26 school year.
Ms. Smith will be taking a position at Bloom Carroll. Their family lives there. Her husband works there, so the opportunity came so she can have her whole family in one district. She just couldn't pass that up. She hated to leave us, but wanted me to share that with the board that she did appreciate all the support over the years.
Need a motion to approve?
So moved.
Mrs. Johnson moved to approve. Do we have a second?
Second, Mr. President.
Mr. Kimmer, second the motion. Any further discussion or comments? If not, please call the roll.
Ms. Johns,
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer,
Yes.
Mr. Smelter,
Yes.
Ms. Conrad Zingmeister,
Yes.
Mr. Hopper.
Yes, motion passed. Item 6.2, this is a motion to approve the resignation of Kendra Schreiner as Rushville Middle School Intervention Specialist effective the conclusion of 25-26 school year.
Her resignation is in the packet there.
Any questions? If not, need a motion to approve?
I move that we approve the resignation of Kendra Shiner.
Mr. Smelter's moved to approve. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Mrs. Jones, second the motion. Any further discussion, comments? If not, please call the roll.
Mr. Smelter,
Yes.
Ms. Jones,
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer,
Yes.
Ms. Conrad Zingmeister,
Yes.
Mr. Hopper.
Yes, motion passed. Item 6.3, motion to approve a one-year teacher contract for Riley Kupka as Bremen Elementary Intervention Specialist for BRT on the teacher salary schedule master's degree, step 1, beginning the 26-27 school year, pending verification of all application materials.
Ms. Kupka was unable to be with us this evening. She was going to try to make it. She thought she had a conflict, but she is completing her student teaching with us at Pleasantville Elementary School and has just been an incredible find for us. Her undergraduate work was in psychology. She has a psychology degree, so she's getting her Master of Arts in Teaching from the University of Cincinnati. And having that background and that knowledge of psychology, we think will be a huge benefit for our kids that have some behavioral challenges. And what we've seen from her during student teaching, honestly, has been incredible. We're really excited to bring her on board. Mr. Knott has seen her at Pleasantville, and then Mr. Montgomery, anything you two guys want to say?
She really is just a natural with kids, very relatable. All different types of kids respond very positively to her. And she's just been a real team member. She jumps right in. She's willing to cover this, try this, even if it's something outside of that role of the intervention specialist. So I look forward to see what she brings to Bremen.
So I'm just looking forward to welcoming her into the team.
Entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Ms. Conrad Zingmeister moved to approve. Do we have a second?
Second, Mr. President.
Mr. Kimmer, second the motion. Any further discussion or comments? If not, please call the roll.
Ms. Conrad Zingmeister,
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer,
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman,
Yes,
Ms. Jones,
Yes.
Mr. Smelter.
Yes.
motion passed. Item 6.4, this is a motion to approve a one-year teacher contract for Elena Aiello as foreign language teacher on the teacher salary schedule, master's plus 30, step 26, beginning the 26-27 school year. That's pending verification of all application materials.
We often talk about things happen in this district, and we kind of sit back and how are we going to solve this issue, or what are we going to do? And when Miss Beavis announced her retirement, we posted for a French teacher and really didn't have any applications that would work for us. So then we posted to any foreign language, and we were open to really whatever. And it's kind of at that point you're just hoping that you get an application. You're like, all right, well, that's at least somebody we can interview and talk to. And these things happen, and it never fails that just incredible things happen and we land on our feet, and it ends up being a tremendous blessing. And, you know, it's not necessarily a path you see, but it's a path that opens up, and then just incredible things happen. And this is no different. I cannot even begin to say how excited I am and how lucky we are to be able to bring in Miss Aiello, and her experience, her passion for education in general. I've had the opportunity to talk to multiple people who have worked with her over the years and work with her currently, and we are a better staff tomorrow because of the vote you're getting ready to take tonight. She is incredible. She will bring a vast amount of experience to the position, an incredible just volume of knowledge, and has done extracurricular things with honor society and different things like that, that just honestly is just good old-fashioned teaching and does an incredible job. She's going to be just a great asset to add to our staff, and looking forward to see what she can do teaming up with Ms. Toller and elevating our overall program. She has a background in teaching dual enrollment CCP courses, and as much as we're focused on that, we're going to be able to expand even more in that area, because we have 2 teachers capable of meeting that demand for our kids. So honestly, just I can't even begin to express how excited I am.
Wow, expectations
are so you're going to do great things. Mr. Schaefer, anything?
I echo all of that. You know, I think one of the things we talk about a lot is that hiring is probably our most important job. And it's rare that I think we walk out of an interview and you just know. A lot of times we'll say, all right, well, everybody sleeps on it. We'll get a hold of each other tomorrow. And this was a case where I think I sent a message to everybody in the room maybe 5 minutes in. It was like, this is the one. Like, I mean, and it was just refreshing. I mean, very refreshing just to have a good conversation throughout the interview of just education and how to structure a class in the right way, and, you know, honing in on a lot of experience with it, and just relates to kids well. So, you know, as Mr. Belleville said, we are better tomorrow because of that. And as somebody who has a daughter soon to enter the building, that excites me. You know, when I do these hires, a lot of times it's wanting to find a kid, or, you know, a teacher who my kid's going to want to take and that I'm going to be excited for, and, you know, that's what we have here. So this is an exciting time for the high school. You know, when Mrs. Beavis told us she was going to retire, it's a veteran teacher that can be a void, and we have filled that with an outstanding teacher.
Anything you would like to say?
Well, the blessing was mine because it was totally meant to be that I come here. I already feel like I know a handful of people it just feels already like my family. I'm from Junction City. I went to Fisher Catholic, and I'm just very excited. And I've heard so many great things about Fairfield Union. It's the only place I would have wanted to come to leave my school for. So thank you so much.
All right. Entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Mrs. Johns moved to approve. I will second that. Any further discussion, comments? If not, please call the roll.
Mrs. Johns.
Yes.
Mr. Huff.
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer.
Yes.
Mr. Smeltzer.
Yes.
Ms. Conrad Zangmeister.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Thank you so much. And you know, I sing with Vince Tropia sometimes.
Wow.
So when you said that, I was like,
I mean, we won't
I'll
hold that
have to call him
against
after this, 'cause I didn't know if that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Very excited.
You give Vince a call, tell him I said hello.
I will.
Yeah.
Smiling from up above. Seems that's supposed to be a Bob's son.
All right, we will move right along here. Item 6.5, this is a motion to approve transfers as presented beginning the 26-27 school year. We have Hannah Landis from Bremen grade 4 to Pleasantville grade 4, Molly Roof from Bremen Grade 2 to Bremen Grade 4, and Veronica Dalrymple from Bremen Intervention Specialist to Terrestrial Intervention Specialist. Shell Carell from Bremen Grade 4 to Bremen Grade 3. Any questions on those items?
I have the baseball scorecard in my office, tracking all this.
I just said.
The domino effect is happening.
Jennifer is everything.
That time of year. Any questions? Now, need a motion to approve?
So moved.
Mrs. Conrad saying Meister moved to approve. Do we have a second?
Second.
Mr. Smeltzer second the motion. Any further discussion or comments? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Ms. Conrad Zangmeister.
Yes.
Mr. Smeltzer.
Yes.
Mr. Cameron.
Yes.
Ms. Johns.
Yes.
Mr. Hawes.
Yes, motion passed. Item 6.6, motion to approve personal service supplemental contracts for 25-26 school year is presented. We have Trent Gobert, assistant varsity track, and Chad Myers, assistant varsity track.
This will be filling the spot from Mike Graham's resignation. They're going to split the supplement.
All right. Any questions? Not need a motion to approve.
I move we approve the personal service supplemental contract.
Cameron's moved to approve. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Mr. John second the motion. Any further discussion? Not, please call the roll.
Mr. Cameron.
Yes.
Ms. Johns.
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman.
Yes.
Ms. Conrad Zangmeister.
Yes.
Mr. Smeltzer.
Yes.
Motion passed. Item 6.7, motion to approve personal service supplemental contracts for 26-27 school years presented. First one there is Seth Cooper Ryder, head basketball girls group 1, step 1.
Glad to have Coach Cooper Ryder here this evening. It's rare in athletics that you get to watch somebody start their career as a coach and then grow and advance up through the ranks. But that's the case here with Coach Cooper Ryder. I had the opportunity to hire him for his first assistant job here, and he was on the boys' side. And a couple years ago, he took a leap of faith to transition over to the girls' team and help Coach Barr. And over the last 2 years, I think Coach Barr would be the first to tell you that Coach Cooper Ryder has been incredibly instrumental in all of their success. His X's and O's, his game planning, in-game management are all really high level, and he's got to serve under multiple coaches that are just tremendous role models. Coach Eversole, then Coach Schaefer, then Coach Barr. So he's had 3 really incredible leaders to help guide him, and he's ready to take that next step. So I'm excited to see what he'll do with the program. I think he'll be really strong in relating to the kids and teaching the game of basketball, which ultimately will lead to success. So just really proud of him. So Mr. Schaefer, anything you'd like to add?
I was lucky enough to have Coach Cooper Ryder on my staff on the boys' side and watching with Coach Barr. And I think, when Coach Barr made the announcement that he was going to retire, I was in the room with him, and the team was in there, and you could just kind of tell that they were wondering, is it going to be Coach Cooper Ryder? You could tell that's what they wanted. So it's always good when you can find that continuity, somebody that's going to relate well to the team, and I think that they're going to be lockstep behind him as he builds the program the way that he sees it, just building off the tradition that is girls basketball at Fairfield Union. So I'm excited to see what he does.
Coach Cooper Ryder, anything you'd like to share?
Excited for this opportunity.
So
I'll make a small comment. I got to coach with his parents, so I saw him growing up playing ball, and he's a great player, great team player, so he's going to fit right in. So he knows the history up and down, so he understands the full start to finish, how we develop kids, so appreciate it. All right, any questions or comments? Not entertain motion to approve?
I move that we approve Seth Cooper Ryder as head basketball coach for the girls.
Mr. Smeltzer's moved to approve. Do I have a second?
I will second.
Mrs. Conrad Meister second the motion. Any further discussion? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Mr. Smelter,
Yes.
Ms. Conrad Zangmeister,
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer,
Yes.
Ms. Johns,
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman.
Yes, motion passed.
Coach? You can take
You're
it.
free to go.
Yeah, walk across the street.
All right, moving on to 6.8, motion to approve administrative contracts as presented. We've got the list of those in the board packet. Any questions? If not, entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Mr. Johns moved to approve. I will second that. Any further discussion? If not, please call the roll.
Ms. Johns,
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman,
Yes.
Ms. Conrad Zangmeister,
Yes.
Mr. Smelter,
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer.
Yes.
Motion passed. Item 6.9, motion to approve a 3-year administrator contract for Trent Johns, Assistant High School Principal, Group 3, Step 2. Entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Mr. Conrad Zangmeister moved to approve. Do we have a second?
Second, Mr. President.
Mr. Kimmer second the motion. Any further discussion? If not, please call the roll.
Ms. Conrad Zangmeister,
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer,
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman,
Yes.
Ms. Johns,
Abstain.
Mr. Smelter.
Yes.
Motion passed. Item 6.10, motion to approve certified contracts as presented. We have teacher contracts, tutor contracts, and retired certified contracts in one grouping there. You have those in front of you. Any questions or comments? If not, I'd entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Mrs. Johns moved to approve. I will second. Any further discussion? If not, please call the roll.
Ms. Johns,
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman,
Yes.
Mr. Smelter,
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer,
Yes.
Ms. Conrad Zangmeister.
Yes.
Motion passed. Item 6.11, bless you. Motion to approve a 2-year teacher contract for Brianna Hoffman, master's degree, step 5. Questions? Not, I'd entertain a motion to approve.
I move to approve the 2-year teacher contract for Brianna Hoffman.
Second.
Kimber moved to approve. Mr. Smelter second the motion. Any further discussion or comments? If not, please call the roll.
Mr. Kimmer,
Yes.
Mr. Smelter,
Yes.
Ms. Johns,
Yes.
Ms. Conrad Zangmeister,
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman.
Abstain. Motion passed. Item 6.12, motion to approve a 5-year teacher contract for Janine Thompson, bachelor's plus 150, semester hours, step 6. Any questions? If not, I'd entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Mrs. Johns moved to approve. I will second that. Any further discussion? If not, please call the roll.
Ms. Johns,
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman,
Yes.
Ms. Conrad Zangmeister,
Yes.
Mr. Smelter,
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer.
Abstain.
Motion passed. 6.13, motion to approve support service contracts as presented. We have support service contracts and retired support service contracts together. Any questions? If not, then entertain a motion to approve.
I'll move to, that we accept, the, where am I at here? Support service contracts.
Mr. Smelter's moved to approve. we have a second?
I'll second.
Mrs. John, second the motion. Any further discussion? If not, please call the roll.
Mr. Smith?
Yes.
Ms. Johns?
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer?
Yes.
Ms. Conrad Zingmeister?
Yes.
Mr. Hop?
Yes. Motion passed. Item 6.14, motion to approve substitute classified list as presented. If there's no questions, I'd entertain a motion to approve. Ms. Conrad Zingmeister moved to approve. Do we have a second?
Second, Mr. President.
Mr. Kimmer, second the motion. Any further discussion? If not, please call the roll.
Ms. Conrad Zingmeister?
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer?
Yes.
Mr. Smeltzer?
Yes.
Ms. Johns?
Yes.
Mr. Hop?
Yes, motion passed. 6.15, this is a motion to approve Jennifer McClure Spillers to take FCCLA students to FCCLA National Leadership Conference in Washington, D.C., July 5th through 11th, pending students qualifying for the competition.
We'll note all 9 students placed first at the state level and qualified for nationals. So
Wow.
it's an
Wow.
impressive show.
Incredible. All right, entertain a motion to approve.
I move to approve the Jennifer McCook Spillers taking the FCCLA students to the FCCLA National Leadership Conference.
Mr. Kimmer's moved to approve. I will second that. Any further discussion? Hearing none, please call the roll.
Mr. Kimmer?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes?
Ms. Conrad Zingmeister?
Yes.
Ms. Johns?
Yes.
Mr. Smeltzer?
Yes.
Motion passed. Motion 6.16, this is a motion to rescind policy as presented. Those are 2 policies that we passed replacement policies, am I correct?
That is
Last
correct.
board meeting.
That is correct.
So these are no longer necessary. Any questions?
Why are they no longer?
Board Docs is transitioning to a new online platform that houses their policies. So in that process, they're renumbering and reordering the policies and trying to eliminate overlap and redundancy. So the procurement and use of naloxone or Narcan, that is covered in a different policy on the new platform. It's, I forget, it's like EBCD or something like that, policy EBCD. So it was just redundancy. So they've asked schools to rescind the JHCD and just go with that new policy that we've already approved.
Any questions? If not, I entertain a motion to approve.
I move that we rescind said policies.
Mr. Smeltzer's moved to approve. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Mrs. John, second the motion. Any further discussion? If not, please call the roll.
Mr. Smeltzer?
Yes.
Ms. Johns?
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Ms. Conrad Zingmeister?
Yes.
Motion passed. Item 6.17, motion to approve revisions to dress code language in high school and middle school handbooks.
This language, our student body was instrumental in helping develop this through the Superintendent's Advisory Committee. Mr. Schaefer also worked with his building leadership team and then consulted with Ms. Hahn and the middle school staff. And this is a policy that schools have been chasing for years and trying to come up with something that is sensible, appropriate, and meets the needs. And we feel like this is a step in that direction. But it was an interesting process going through it with the students. And they have a really incredible appreciation for the difficulty in coming up with wording. Because and I don't want to speak for Mr. Schaefer, but what we found out is the students had the same concerns we did. It wasn't like we were trying to force something on them. We're like, here's the problem, what do you guys think? And in many ways, their thoughts and the rules that they suggested at first were more strict than what we had come up with. And so it was a great process, great interaction to have the students involved in that. And this is a policy that the student leadership at the high school, the class presidents, all the other senior officers helped develop and signed off on. And so we think it's a good step in addressing an issue that will always be an issue in schools. Mr. Schaefer, anything you want to add to that?
No, I think that there was just some gray area in the former language, just kind of in terms of when you compare it to the fashion of today. So this, we felt, did a nice job of kind of clarifying some areas that sometimes it puts our staff in a weird spot of is it not a violation of the handbook. Some of our students are kind of in that same area of can I wear this, can I not? So we felt that this clarified some areas for everybody involved, just to take some confusion out of the policy, and one that we think, again, the students were on board with. They felt like it was how they perceived it should be handled. Our building leadership team, which is all the department heads, they felt like this was, there's still gray area, obviously. There's a lot of gray area just in policy in general, but our staff felt empowered with this, that, okay, this is more defined. We know what is and what is not and how to handle it. So we feel good about it.
I just want to say, I've heard you say several times about bringing the students into decision-making. I remember that was a process when we moved from multiple valedictorians to just one. And I think that's a great way to get them involved, take ownership of it. I love that it's developing the leadership skills. So sometimes those decisions are tough. And I think when they understand that early, they kind of understand the concept and the challenges. But I appreciate what everybody's doing to bring the students into the decision-making process. So thank you guys for that. Any other questions on that? If not, then entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Ms. Johns moved to approve. We have a second. Ms. Smeltzer second the motion. Any further discussion? If not, please call the roll.
Ms. Johns?
Yes.
Mr. Smeltzer?
Yes.
Ms. Conrad Zingmeister?
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer?
Yes.
Mr. Hall?
Yes, motion passed. 6.18 is some motion to approve memorandum of understanding with Fairfield Union Education Association as presented.
We've had a lot of illness this year with some of our staff members, some really serious situations, and we recently had another issue come up, and Mr. Denny and I had several staff members contact us that they would like to donate days to the bank, but our contract has very specific windows that can happen. As we all know, this past winter was challenging, and due to all the disruptions, we missed the January 1st to January 25th window for staff to donate. So Mr. Denny and I, we have a lot of people wanting to donate to help their colleagues. We're not opposed to that. So the memorandum of understanding gives us the flexibility that in extenuating circumstances, if the association president, the superintendent agree, we'll open up a third window for donations. And we do anticipate, if the board approves this, the association has already approved it, that we would open a third window here before the end of the school year to allow staff to donate.
I'm just curious, is there a reason they're just windows? Is it just for bookkeeping purposes, or?
I think it's for record-keeping purposes, just to try to keep it clean and keep track of how many days are there, and it doesn't make it.
That's fair. Any other questions? Not, I need a motion to approve.
So moved.
Mrs. Conrad Zingmeister moved to approve. I will second that. Any further discussion or comments? If not, please call the roll.
Ms. Conrad Zingmeister?
Yes.
Mr. Huff?
Yes.
Ms. Johns?
Yes.
Mr. Kimmer?
Yes.
Mr. Smeltzer?
Yes.
Motion passed. Item 6.19, motion to approve a contract with Modern Office Methods as presented. It's part of your packet.
You want to talk about this?
Yeah, I can. So this is just a renewal of our current copy of contract. Our current contract ends. I I'm not exactly sure when it ends. It ends sometime in the next 6 months to a year, but they are going to let us out of that contract a little early, so that we can have our new contract starting July 1st, which is good for fiscal year, and also for upgrading copiers over the summer. So all of the copiers will be replaced in the district with this new contract. On paper, it looks like it's a little more than our current contract. However, our last contract I have here was $7,247.33 a month, but we were averaging $776.44 in overages every month. So it was about $8,023 on average every month. So this brings that more in line with what our actual usage is, so it gets us a little bit better price, and it will replace all the copiers in the district. The last time they did the copier contract, right before I was hired, I believe, there were 3 copiers that the district purchased that we just had a service contract with Mom to provide service and supplies. The one behind Christie's desk in the district office, the one at the transportation office, and one at the high school library. So those will all get updated as well. But we will still have those machines as backups or whatever we want to do with them. We can look at that at that point. But, this was an agreement through, I believe it's a purchasing cooperative, is that correct? Sourcewell, that we're members of. So this is like a pre-bid price, so we didn't have to go out for bids. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with it. It's saving us a little bit of money, and get all these copiers.
Any questions? If not, need a motion to approve?
I think that we approve the contract with Lionel.
Mrs. Jones moved to approve. We have a second.
Second.
Mrs. Conrad Zingmeister second the motion. Any further comments, discussion? Not, please call the roll.
Ms. Jones?
Yes.
Ms. Conrad Zingmeister?
Yes.
Mr. Smeltzer?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Cameron?
Yes.
Motion passed. Item 6.20, this is a motion to approve an amendment to the contract with the superintendent as presented. Have an opportunity to review that. Any questions or comments? Now I entertain a motion to approve.
I move to approve the addendum of the contract with the superintendent as presented.
Mr. Cummings moved to approve. Do we have a second?
Second.
Mr. Smeltzer second the motion. Any further comments or discussion? Just like to say, acknowledge how much we appreciate all the work you do, put in long hours. We've seen you go above and beyond your job duties, particularly this winter, pushing snow and among other things. So again, just appreciate all you do in the communication style and keeping everybody in the public informed of what's coming up. And again, just your whole commitment to this district and community. Appreciate it.
Well, it's also good to hear that you and Sydney both things are getting better. That's good.
It is definitely good.
Please call the roll.
Mr. Cameron?
Yes.
Mr. Smeltzer?
Yes.
Ms. Conrad Zingmeister?
Yes.
Ms. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes, motion passed.
Thank you.
Item 7 is executive session. This is motion to adjourn executive session in accordance with section 1.21.22 of the Ohio Revised Code. Particular items.
Number 1.
Number
It's the only one listed.
Okay, number 1. There will be no action taken afterward.
Yes, sir.
So I need a motion to enter into executive session.
So moved.
Conrad Zingmeister moved to approve. We have a second.
I'll second.
Mr. Jones, second the motion. Please call the roll.
Ms. Conrad Zingmeister?
Yes.
Ms. Jones?
Yes.
Mr. Hoffman?
Yes.
Mr. Cameron?
Yes.
Mr. Smeltzer?
Yes.
Motion passed.